Today, I know it's been a long time that I didn't upload any videos on my channel, but that's for a good reason because I'm still trying to figure out what kind of content I should make for my channel. I don't want to just create random videos. I know I've been doing, if you've been following me, you probably know that I've been making this kind of video, which is like I talk to strangers on websites. There's a website called Oma TV. So if you go to that kind of website, you'll be able to find different strangers from different places in the world to kind of have a random conversation with them. That's quite interesting, but the thing is, like, you cannot have a real or serious conversation with anyone on this type of platform normally. The chances are you're gonna meet a lot of strangers looking for partners or people who are just looking for fun on that kind of website. So if you want to have a serious conversation, or if you want to make friends, it's not an ideal website or place to go. So a little bit about myself. I am Huber. I was born in China and I grew up in China. I speak several dialects of Chinese. 我会讲中文. And also, I can also speak Cantonese because I grew up in Shenzhen, which is a city in Guangdong in Canton Province. 所以我都識講廣東話。咁廣東話咧就係一個就係我自細喺學校就同我啲同學一齊同埋我啲朋友講嘅，都係用廣東話交流。但係而家咧就喺深圳就好少人講廣東話啦，同埋而家都好耐冇講過廣東話啦，其實都。And then English, because to be honest, I started learning English myself since 2014, and I didn't really pay any attention to it until I graduated from my university. That's another story anyway. But alright, anyway, so today in this video I'd like to talk about something that I'm very passionate about, which is accent or pronunciation. So I've learned something very interesting from a YouTuber who is also an English teacher, and he actually said that so the biggest difference between American accent and British accent is we all know that it's the rhotic sound and several vowel sound and the schwa sound, this kind of stuff, right? Do you know that the placement is also very important when it comes to doing this kind of accents? So as a Chinese, we tend to use this part of our mouth when it comes to pronouncing the words, 对吧？就比方说讲中文的时候，我们其实很多时候是用嘴巴前面牙齿后面的这个空间去在讲中文发声的，气流是从这边去过的，很多时候。But when it comes to British accent, you may notice that they actually use this part of their throat, or the kind of like this kind of, it's more backward. So overall English is like more backward compared to Chinese. I mean Mandarin. So in British accents, they tend to use this part of the throat when it comes to pronouncing the words. So a little bit example would be, so I came from London and I like this kind of the food and drink in this city. It's a very good city and I like the people there as well. They're very nice, and so you might be able to hear the difference when I'm trying to do this kind of accent. I know it's not correct or it's not standard, but I'm just trying to give you an example if you're able to hear the difference in my voice. So if you want to do American accent, then you need to relax your throat, since alright, so American English tends to be a little bit deeper and lower. A good example would be like if you listen to Daniel Wu and Addison Chan's Chinese and Cantonese, you'll probably notice that they tend to have a very low voice, very deep voice, and that's probably because they are actually using the placement of American English. So an example would be like, so I'm trying to do this kind of American accent now. I know it's not very American, but again, I'm just trying to give you an example. So when you're trying to do this kind of American accent with this kind of placement, you're actually using this part of your throat. It's very deep and backward, way backward and way deeper than that in British English. If you and also if you put your finger here, you'll be able to hear the vibration, to feel the vibration of your throat when you're doing this kind of placement. So that's what I want to share today, and please leave in the comment below if you feel like if you have also noticed this kind of placement, and also if you have any thing they want to share when it comes to pronunciation or accents, please do share it with me. I'm looking forward to your answer and your comment. So I guess I will see you next time. Bye bye.